9/14/2020, we have Google. And the reason why we're bringing it up is because ever since Google broke below this 50-day moving average, it had a big bounce here. Uh, and then it came down, and then we came up, and they had a bounce up here toward these highs today. But we are broken below that 50-day, and we're hitting a very major support level here. I'm going to bring it over. Just go ahead and watch the trend line as you see it right there. This right here is where the breakout started, where we peaked, consolidated, broke to the highs, and now we're going to be testing that potentially. Let's just figure that at 1470 below of the market. And the other thing is that we are at a stochastic level. If we do go down there, that we are oversold on this daily. And so we will be looking at buying that lower support level because you can only get short-term oversold. That's fast stochastic is only at 7. When we take a look at Google on the weekly chart, and they've been selling it, and the sellers are going to get out of the way. We have a weekly moving average right there. That's a 20-week moving average, and that is going to be, let's just call that right around 1483, somewhere right above there, 1489 to get notified. But we'll set alarms right here on that weekly right there. That's going to be the key. The other thing about this, one thing about Google is that it hasn't gone into a weekly sell signal down here. It's very close. It is. And that is a rising 20-week moving average. If we test it, that's going to be above that other one. Just call this one. Let's just be safe. We'll set alarms and we'll test it. And where we broke down, and if we break lower with the weekly sell signal, then Google can trade a lot lower. And it could, but we're not there yet. And we do have a 20-week moving average at support level. Get with our alert servers via live trading room. We'll give it to you when it happens. Then and there, bam. Get set up with direct access trading. Don't stop. Get going now. Find out the difference between your retail broker dealer and how you can discover here the opportunities of direct access trading to the floor. Yeah, you get it. So here we are, and we're going to be setting alerts on Google. And yes, it's broke below the 10-week moving average up there. And it hasn't had a weekly sell signal in a long time. And it's plus 1.3. And if it does get into a weekly sell signal, then we would be breaking a lot lower. We're not there yet. It looks that way. Let's go ahead and look at it together on a monthly level. And yes, we know that we have support. The previous low month right there is about that same number now that we're going to be looking at when it goes down and tests that support level on the daily chart that we talked about. There is a monthly moving average down here right above 1400. Let's just call it right there, right around 1402 or whatever. And the thing about it is, back to the daily, and once again, via the alert below the 50-day, getting it set up, short-term oversold, where the stochastics are, what that limit order would be, where that major support level is, what happens if it breaks it, and does that momentum shoot. And we don't even have that support level. You got to get down here. That's a 10-day moving average right there. But this is the major support level that we're going to have in the alert and the setup moving forward as of tomorrow. And once again, it's all about buying them when they're oversold. And the oversold trade, once again, is a fast entry, then the exit, because you got to know when to get out and sell in that resistance. and this one went straight down via alert service. Google how to trade it using the moving averages,